Hi, I want to give you my review, my honest review. I want to give you my honest review of this ACE carpal tunnel wrist brace. Now, I have carpal tunnel coming in. I know it. I actually have it in both hands, and you'll feel it. It's a numbness in this wrist area, and sometimes your fingers will tingle, especially if you use a computer a lot, a mouse. And I happen to be left-handed, but I'm getting it really bad in my right hand, and it's from years of using a mouse, and I can feel it up in here. So when that happens and I start to feel it coming in, I get out my ACE wrist brace. Now this has it's either metal or hard plastic. More than likely it's hard plastic right in here, and this is right on the, it keeps your wrist straight. So these come in left-handed and right-handed. So I have one for my right hand, and that metal, where'd that metal go? That metal is right here keeping my wrist straight. I have found that if I use this, when my wrist starts that feeling coming in, if I leave this on for a day, especially overnight, by the next day, my arm or my wrist will feel a whole lot better. I have a tendency at night to sleep with my wrist cristed, with my wrist like this. And when I wear the brace at night, I loosen it up to where it feels better. Now, you can have a larger wrist because if you can see here, this Velcro is really tight. I mean, strong. So you have a lot of room. If you have a bigger wrist, you have a lot more space in there for expanding, and then you can just make it. So at night, I make this a lot looser. It still gives me the support that I need in that wrist because now I can't bend it, but it's not bothering me at night. I like this brace so well, I bought a second one for my other hand. Now this hand isn't quite as bad, but I still am getting it. I can still feel it in there after a long day of typing and using it. It's a little difficult for me to figure out my left hand. But I also use these too when I'm doing a lot of driving, because you bend your wrist when you're on that steering wheel, and this helps with a lot of support in driving or anytime you're doing any repetitive type of motion. If you feel that you have carpal tunnel coming in, or if you use a computer a lot or you do a lot of repetitive work, even though you don't have carpal tunnel coming in, do yourself a favor, make the small investment that it takes and get some braces for your wrist. You will thank me later. That's my motherly advice. This is just my opinion.